if you're watching this alone, turn the volume up, not too loud, just enough so you can hear what's behind the silence. Because that's where it starts. I didn't mean to take the last train. Hollow Creek wasn't even on my route. I was supposed to get off 2 stops earlier, but I'd stayed late at work, missed my connection, and the platform was almost empty by the time the announcement crackled through the speakers. Final departure Hollow Creek line, boarding now. The voice glitched halfway through, like someone whispering over it. I remember hesitating. You know that feeling? When something small feels wrong but you brush it off because you don't want to look stupid? Yeah, that feeling. The train slid into the station too quietly. No screech of brakes, no ruse of wind. Just tere. The doors opened with a soft hiss, and I stepped inside. The carriage was almost empty. Just 3 other passengers. A man in a gray suit near the front, staring straight ahead, a teenage girl with headphones, head tilted down, and an older woman clutching a handbag like it was breathing. The doors shut. We moved. No conducted announcement. No route confirmation. Just the low hum of the rails. I checked my phone. No signal. Of course, I sat down across from the girl with headphones. She didn't look up. Her screen was black, but her head was nodding slightly, like she was listening to something. Then the lights flickered. Just once, the train lurched violently, like we'd hit something. Nobody reacted. Not the man, not the woman, not the girl. That's when I noticed something strange. There were no reflections in the windows. I could see the dark outside, the tunnel walls rushing by, but not us. I leaned closer. Nothing. No face. No body. Just empty seats where we should have been. My breath fogged the glass, and for half a second, something else fogged it back. From the other side, the train screeched to a stop. The lights went out. Total darkness. You ever sit in complete darkness and realize how loud your own breathing is? I tried to slow mine down. That's when I heard it. Footsteps. Not from inside the carriage, from above. Slow, deliberate, walking across the roof. Step, step, step. The teenage girl's head stopped moving. Her headphones slipped off. She looked up slowly and locked eyes with me. Her mouth opened. But the voice that came out wasn't hers. Don't let it see you. The emergency lights flickered on in dim red. The man in the gray suit was gone. His seat was empty, but the door at the end of the carriage was open. I swear it hadn't been before. The train started moving again, but slower this time. Dragging, like it was tired, or carrying something heavy. The older woman began whispering under her breath. Ober and Ober, it only takes one. It only takes one. I stood up. Where did he go? I asked. Neither of them answered. The girl's eyes were wide now. Wet, terrified. You shouldn't have boarded, she whispered. The train passed a station. I saw the sign flash by Hollow Creek. But we didn't stop. The platform was empty. Except no. Not empty. There were shapes standing at the edge. Tall, thin, wrong. They didn't move as we passed, but their heads turned. All at once, toward me. The lights went out again. This time, something grabbed my ankle. Cold. Wet. I kicked free and stumbled backward. The older woman was gone. Her handbag sat alone on the seat. Dripping something dark onto the floor. The teenage girl stood up slowly. You're the last one, she said. What do you mean? Her face changed. Not dramatically, hoosed slightly. Her smile stretched too wide. Her eyes didn't blink. It only takes one. The train stopped. The doors opened. We were in the middle of nowhere. No station. No platform. Just trees. And fog. Thick, swallowing fog. The girl tilted her head. You can stay, she said gently. Or you can get off. Behind me, the door at the end of the carriage slammed shut. Something began pounding on it from the other side. Hard, violent. The metal dented inward. Again and again. The girl stepped back toward the open doors. Choose. If you were there, what would you do? Stay on the train or step into the fog? I ran into the fog. The doors slammed shut behind me instantly. The train pulled away without a sound. No lights, no horn, just gone. The fog swallowed everything. The air smelled like rust. I turned around, and there it was. A station sign. Hollow Creek. But the letters were scratched into wood, not printed, and beneath it, dozens of names. Carved, layered over each other. I stepped closer. My stomach dropped. The most recent name was still fresh, still bleeding sap from the wood. Mine, behind me. Footsteps in the fog. Slow, deliberate. Step, 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 step. I didn't turn around. I couldn't. The footsteps stopped right behind me. Warm breath touched my ear, a voice familiar. My own voice. You shouldn't have gotten off. The fog thickened. The station sign began to rot in front of my eyes. The carved names twisted and rearranged. Not names. Not anymore. Just one word. Waiting. The ground beneath me trembled. In the distance, a train horn. Approaching through the fog, I saw lights. Another train. Slowing, doors opening, and inside passengers. 3 of them, a man in a gray suit, an older woman clutching a handbag, a teenage girl with headphones. The girl looked directly at me. This time, she smiled normally, almost kindly. Get on, she said, before it sees you. Behind me, something exhaled. Long, hungry. The train doors began to close. Slowly, if I ran, I might make it. If I stayed, the fog shifted, and for a split second I saw it. Tall, bent, its head twitching sideways, like it was trying to tune into a signal. No face. Just a hollow where a face should be. Watching. The doors were nearly shut. I ran. And just before they closed, I slipped inside. The doors sealed. The train began to move. I turned to thank them. The carriage was empty. Completely empty. I looked at the window. This time my reflection stared back. But it didn't move when I did. It smiled. Slowly, and whispered, "It only takes one." The train announcement crackled overhead. Final departure, Hollow Creek line. Boarding now? The lights flickered, and across from me, a teenage girl with headphones slowly lifted her head and looked straight at you.